Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, My Spiritual Shenanigans. And it's time to start our series called The Universe Has Your Back. Today, I'm going to be sharing some of my stories and what led me up to this series. So let's just get started. Back in the day, it all started for me when I saw 11:11 on the clock. It was one morning when I was going through some internet articles that I found something to do with twin flames. A few minutes after that, I saw 11:11 for the first time, and I thought to myself, the Americans always say make a wish. For some reason, I didn't recall ever seeing 11:11 before, so I took the opportunity and made a wish for some kind of hope, for some kind of respite from all this confusion. Not soon after that, the universe listened. That very evening, I continued to read these articles. I had reached the side of the internet which had to do with all things spiritual. I was getting curious, I was getting excited, and as I kept getting deeper and deeper, I got tired. After one point, I closed the website and I look at the clock and it's 11:11 again. That night was magical. As I lay down in bed, having absorbed all this information but not having fully grasped it, I was in wonder. And as I closed my eyes, I noticed different flowers, different petals opening in my mind's eye. They were purple, they were pink, they were beautiful. Later I found out that it was my crown chakra opening. Soon enough, the experience that was probably a taste of enlightenment or a taste of full awakening went away. And I started searching for 11:11 every single day. I would drive to work and I'd wait to see certain cars. I'd wait to see number plates. I'd wait to see something on the clock that would reassure me that yes, even today, even in this moment, the universe had my back. Now you can imagine how crazy I sound. I would even write emails to myself saying, I saw these numbers today. This is the evidence I have. I was convincing my logical mind. But I want you to understand something deeper. The synchronicities that we see are not just through these numbers. It could be a stranger that talks to you or that walks by in passing and says just the right thing that you needed to hear. It could be two different friends at a different time, saying something similar to you that confirms what you should do next. For example, one of them talks about a job and a job offer that's open in the market. And another friend also talks about that company and how it's great. Their friend just moved into it to work. Well, you've been thinking of applying there the whole time. This is your sign. Do it. And just like that, there's many signs of divine guidance. I've talked about it in much more detail on my blog, and I'm going to drop a link for some of those examples. But one key example is this. The very day that I saw 11:11 on the clock was also the time that I read about the spiritual significance of swans. Now, I don't live near a pond, but the interesting thing that happened the night was that I walked out into my living room space, and lo and behold, a beautiful swan statue was sitting, a pair of swans just looking at me. They've been there for 10 years at least, but I never bothered. So this is an important takeaway for you too. The signs are always around us. They're always there to guide us, but if we're not looking close enough, we'll miss them. How can you be more in tune with these signs? Well, stop looking at things as a coincidence and start looking at them as signs of divine guidance. Start looking at these synchronicities as messages from the universe guiding you from one step to the next. Now, these swans that I told you about are our spirit animals. Swans, flies, ants, cockroaches, bears, eagles, birds, bats. Every animal, every energy out there is divine guidance at play. Spirit animals are actually something that have gone a deeper way for me. I've had butterflies indicating my awakening. I've had squirrels talking about the tough times ahead. I've noticed things that I wouldn't have otherwise because of this journey. And the one thing that I could do for the universe as a sign of gratitude is to talk about it more and more. Hence, the series starts. Before I go, I have one more thing to share with you. In order to help you understand how the universe unfolds, how it talks to us, I've written a book. This is my very first, and I've called it Spirit Animals, 21 Divine Messengers of the Universe. I talk about the various ways in which day-to-day animals come up to us, give us the guidance, and then they leave when we've received the message. I want you to look beyond the numbers, beyond the people. I want you to look at nature. I want you to look at animals. And I want you to tap into their divinity. So do check that book out. It's pocket size. It's very cute and short and sweet. And it's available on Amazon as an ebook. You can download it for free on the Kindle Unlimited platform as well. Now, of course, the stories don't stop there. I continue writing, I continue experiencing this magic, these synchronicities, these signs of divine guidance. I'm going to share a few links in the description for a couple of stories that I've already written about. And of course, I want you to stay tuned because going forward, we're having a couple of guests on our series. We're having a couple of people that are going to share how the universe changed their life. So the next person might have something to do with Kundalini awakening. That's a very in-depth topic, and I'm sure you're curious just like I am. So stay tuned. She's up pretty soon. All right, love, light, and awareness. Bye.